Is your VANMOOF bike without sound? This is a speaker of the S3 model, right? So the X3 bike has a different speaker. It's inside the frame. But the speaker of the S3 model stays inside your smart unit. Okay, this guy here. And this guy goes on the top tube of your bike. This is your screen, as everybody knows. This is your reset button, your charger port, and this stays inside of the top tube of the frame of your bike. Okay? To remove this guy, it's very simple. You have 7 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Right? You're not going to remove the other 2. So if you look your bike under, you're going to count from the red lamp or your rear lamp, you're going to count 7 screws, not the 2 in the front that stays like this. So let's say this is going this way, right, the screws, and then you're going to have 2 like this. These 2, you let it be. Those are the socket screws that hold the socket in. So you're going to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws using the Torx 8. It's not a normal Torx, it's a safety Torx. It's the one that has the little hole in the middle. So you remove these guys, and then to remove your smart unit from the frame of the bike, you close the battery, let's say the little plastic rubber thing that closes the charging port, and you go or with your tool or with a back of a plier, and you force this guy out, and then it will disconnect from the connectors of the socket, and then you'll have your smart unit. Once you have removed your smart unit, you will need a safety Torx number 6. This is the 6. This is the 8 that you're going to remove from the frame of the bike. You use the 8. And to open the smart unit, you're going to use a 6. Very simple. You're going to have 14 screws. These tiny little guys here. Don't touch these guys or these guys or these guys from the back. Let them be. Okay? You just remove, let's see here, the tiny screws. Okay? Remove 7 on one side, 7 on the other. Let's just be sure that it's 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once we remove that, I'm going to show the inside of the smart unit, and then you guys are going to see how to replace this. So yeah, it's very simple, very straightforward. It's very tiny little screws. Not much to it. Right? It's not very complicated. The only thing you got to be careful of is when you remove the screws, of course, keep it in a place that you won't lose them. And when you're going to open up your smart unit, be careful not to pull too hard, or you might disconnect the display cable. I'm going to be showing everything to you guys. Let's just remove these guys as well. And then, hopefully, your sound is back with a new speaker, huh? Then you got to see where you're going to find the speaker. If you cannot find it, send me a little message. We work something out. But they are widely available on the internet today. Okay. And this is the same procedure to replace the battery of the smart unit. Sometimes you got problems inside the battery of the smart unit. You can do the same procedure. Just open the 14 screws and open it up. Very careful when removing the top part, not to disconnect the cable from the display. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you right now. 1, 2, 3, okay, we got it all. It's a little bit more. And there we go. And this is the last one. Done. All removed. Here's a little bit of, this has a sticker I gotta cut. Remove the sticker here. Okay. Okay. Just gotta cut this little sticker. All right. Here's the front part. Slide it backwards a little bit, and then you have accessed your smart unit. Okay. But you got to be very careful this cable here, not to pull it too hard, or you know, this will disconnect and then your display will be working halfway or won't be working. Then you got to be a little bit careful to put it back. Okay, that's not what we're here for today. This is the battery of the smart unit. So you can just, you know, it's a little bit like stuck. You just pull it out, and here you have access to the battery. Disconnect, put a new one. Okay, keep the little plastic thingy, so then you can connect it back. And this guy here is the speaker. Then you have these cables running through. It's like, oh hon, what the heck do I do here? Okay, so you come on this part. Let me get it here. Come on this part. Unglue the resin or the silicone that is here, so it frees the cable. Okay, so the cable is free, and you have space. You don't need to disconnect anything. You have space once you have freed this little rubber here. Okay, with the same torque 6, you're gonna unscrew this one, unscrew this one. Okay, and you have access to your speaker. There you go. It's coming. Be careful with the cables. Here's your speaker. This connector here, just disconnect. This is the old speaker. Come in with the new speaker. Connect it back in. Being sure, of course, that the speaker is good, nah? You're sure that it's working because you bought it out of a trustworthy supplier or somebody that had it. And you're gonna screw everything back in place. Now, the process of screwing back, you pull back the cables. Yeah, so it's back in place. Get the little tape that you took out before. Put it back in. Cool. Done deal. Another thing to be very cautious of is this little rubber. You see the red rubber all around the smart unit? Sometimes when we remove it, when we open the smart unit, this guy gets a little bit loose. So you be very careful and put it back in the casing. It's very, you know, satisfying to put it back because it's like made in the shape. So you just go slide it back in. See that this isolation is the part that protects your components from the elements. So this is very important. You take a look, see that the whole plastic, everything is in place. Once you connected everything, now you screwed, you're just gonna put back your casing, right? Of course, I didn't screw everything in. Yeah, there's another screw here. I'm just saying for the video doesn't get too long. Yeah, you screw the other one as well. Because you know how it is, the internet. We say, oh, you forgot a screw, hon. Oh, hon. Oh, hon. I love to all my haters out there. And much more love to the lovers. Anyways, put it back in. Put it back in place. See that, you know, the little red part is in place. Take a good look. Take your time. Yeah. Connect everything. See that nothing is biting anywhere. Is biting. Nothing is biting. Okay, and the back part, there's a little tooth. So you go in first with the back part, slot it in, and you put your 14 screws back again. And that's how you replace your speakers. On the S3, the X3 is inside the frame. It's completely different. It's a different kind of speaker. It's a different kind of connector. We talked about that the other day. More love and keep on riding, folks. And be nice, be gentle, and be kind. And love one another.